Still, they have to get their children to obey them, so how do they do it? Oh, the usual suspects. Guilt, shame, withdrawal, criticism, bribery, bullying, manipulation, the usual crap that has passed for parenting throughout history. Guilt, shame, and bullying always rush to fill the void when logical morality loses favour, because children must be taught, and if no carrots can be found, sticks will always just have to do.
You can't parent in the moment. Like I say this to my wife like at least once a week. We cannot impose a rule that we have not discussed and had an agreement about beforehand. We just can't do it. Because then that's just, I'm bigger, right? And I'm going to make you do it. And sometimes, even with all of that, it won't work.
Right, and I don't want to...
Right, like I took my daughter to, I took my daughter to a swimming lesson today. She told about it, she's known about it, she's agreed about it, and she got there, and, she had a bit of a cold, she didn't sleep that well, she found the water too cold, she just didn't want to go in. I chatted with her and, is there anything I can do to make it easier? No, Daddy, I just want to be with you. I'm not well. I don't want to go swimming today. Right. And, I'd driven her all the way up. And anyway, so I was like, okay, well, we won't go swimming. There are some times where it's okay. Right. And just, appeal to her greed and all that kind of stuff. Right. And so there are some times where even with all the prior agreement of this, and that, and the other, just won't happen. And that's fine. I mean, I personally I'm not going to force her to do anything. And if she's not responding to bribes and she's not responding to, we can talk about it or whatever, if she's just really upset in the moment, and she was crying. And I'm like, okay, well, then we're not going to do that, right? Because, I don't have the option of making her do it.
Right.
Now, remember, it is not aggression to not drive her to see her friends, right?
As a consequence, kind of self-made consequence.
Yeah. Because what I say to Isabella is, if you say no a lot to me, that leaves me free to say no to you a lot.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Right. So if she says, I don't want to have a bath, and if you have to be honest, you don't just do it for punishment, right?
Oh no.
But if you genuinely then don't feel like doing her the favor of driving her to see her friends, then just don't do it.
Okay. Yeah,
right? Like I was a little upset with my daughter.
Situation, and I wanted to know what you thought on that. So thanks for the...
I'm sorry, say again?
I was kind of gray in those kind of situations, and I'm glad that you clarified it a bit for me. On, I don't want to do a discipline, and I didn't know where kind of a line might be for something not getting done by what she chooses to do.
Since your parents bullied or bribed you into blind obedience, you cannot help them become better people. Maybe someone else can, a therapist perhaps, but not you. You have no hope, since their guilt about how they treated you will always muck up any attempt at honest communication. And really, it's impossible to forgive someone who has bullied a child.